Did freedom riders impact the 1960 for Civil Rights Act? Have you ever wondered how a group of brave individuals could change the course of history? The Freedom Riders did just that, and their actions played a significant role in the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Let's take a closer look at how these courageous activists made a difference. The Freedom Riders were a diverse group of black and white civil rights activists who began their journey in 1961. They rode interstate buses into the segregated southern United States. Their goal was to challenge the lack of enforcement of Supreme Court decisions that declared segregation in interstate bus travel unconstitutional. Even though there were earlier rulings, such as Morgan v. Virginia in 1946 and Boynton v. Virginia in 1960, Southern states ignored these laws, and the federal government was slow to act. By riding in mixed racial groups, the Freedom Riders aimed to provoke a crisis that would demand federal intervention. Their buses faced violent attacks, including beatings and a firebombing in Alabama. These brutal encounters highlighted the harsh realities of Jim Crow laws enforced by local authorities and white mobs. The media widely covered these events, bringing national attention to the severe issues of segregation and racial violence in the South. The violent reactions to the Freedom Riders forced the Kennedy administration to respond. Attorney General Robert Kennedy sent federal marshals to protect the riders and pressured the Interstate Commerce Commission to enforce desegregation laws for interstate travel. By September 1961, the Interstate Commerce Commission issued rulings that mandated the desegregation of interstate bus terminals. This was a direct result of the Freedom Riders' activism and the federal government's response. The Freedom Riders' efforts also shifted public opinion and increased pressure on lawmakers to address civil rights issues more broadly. Their actions, along with other protests like the Birmingham Campaign in 1963, revealed the urgent need for comprehensive civil rights legislation. The shocking images of violence against peaceful protesters, including the Freedom Riders, influenced President John F. Kennedy and later President Lyndon B. Johnson to support stronger federal civil rights laws. This growing momentum was crucial in the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. This landmark legislation outlawed segregation in public places and banned employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. The Freedom Riders played an essential role in demonstrating the failure of local authorities to uphold federal law and in mobilizing federal enforcement, which were key factors leading to the Act's enactment. The Freedom Riders exemplify courageous activism that challenged entrenched racial injustice. Their willingness to face violence and imprisonment to demand equal rights was instrumental in advancing civil rights protections. They not only enforced existing legal victories, but also helped create the political and social conditions necessary for the Civil Rights Act of 1960 to become law.